Let me interrupt your regularly scheduled sports programming to bring you this special report from Urban Ministries in Durham, North Carolina, a little something we call Southern hospitality. Last time we saw the Southern Spartans, they were winning a state championship at BB&T Field in Winston-Salem. That was back in December. Southern graduate Adrian Jones was the head coach. He has since become the running backs coach at North Carolina Central University, also his alma mater. Former Southern defensive coordinator Darius Robinson is now the head coach, and one of the first plays he called was having his players exchange football helmets for hairnets, fixing food for the less fortunate.
The concept is if they have to go to their job at 8 o'clock in the morning, this is part of their job.
Robinson said he wants Southern to be known for more than winning football games. Said he wants his guys to be known for more than that state championship, which gets us to Urban Ministries, where the Beta Phi chapter of Omega Psi Phi fraternity shows up every month to feed the hungry. Robinson is an Omega man, along with several other Southern assistant coaches. Now it was time for their players to understand that life is real.
Kids now, we work so hard to give them some of the things that we didn't have. We forget to pass on some of the little things, our morals and things like that. And, we all like one check away.
Now, if the Spartans keep showing up to serve at Urban Ministries, there's a good chance they'll see some of their classmates from Southern.
I mean, they're going to probably see some people that come through the line that they know. And that's going to make them understand that my next person next to me is not as fortunate as I am. So now I'm going to really begin to respect people's situations for what they are and not judge them.
Southern wide receivers coach Torian Hester said football players spreading butter on bread for toast was good for hand-eye coordination. Southern fullback James Taylor was cracking eggs the way he plans to crunch opposing defenders. And the same way the Spartans had to stop on a dime and deal with the bacon is the same way Southern strong safety Daryl Smith is going to have to change just like that and drop into a certain coverage under the Friday night lights. But Smith said he was just trying to do the right thing, and that's why he was out there helping the less fortunate. Now, after all was said and done, after everybody was fed and as the dishes were getting put away, one of the football players from Southern came up to Coach Robinson and told him he was getting ready to go. Coach Robinson thanked him and asked the kid, was he getting ready to go get him something to eat? Well, the kid said he didn't have any money to go and get something to eat. And at that moment, Coach Robinson reached into his pocket. He didn't think twice. Reached into his pocket, pulled out $5. Now, that may not seem like a whole lot, but understand, teachers aren't getting paid a whole lot of money. We all kind of know that, right? We don't need to get into the debate about raising teachers' salaries to kind of hash that out, okay? And that's compounded by the fact that as a football coach, the little stipend that these coaches get basically turns Robinson into a glorified volunteer. So let's understand that Robinson giving this kid $5 to get something to eat certainly was not an NCAA violation, but what it was concepts of community coming full circle.